Hi Gemini, this is Grace here at GraceDAmore. We are going to do a general reading for you when I learn how to talk in complete sentences. And Mercury retrograde is coming. You can already feel it happening, right? So far what I'm sensing, which after kind of moving backwards to the zodiac starting at Scorpio, is that, Geminis in general here, you have a good head start. And the energies of Mercury retrograde are saying this time sit still, like in church. So if you can imagine, I don't know, anytime you were told to sit still and be quiet when you were a kid, if you can imagine that benefiting you, what it taught you, how it helped you, that's what we're focused on for this Mercury retrograde season. I also have a reading out on my Instagram, GraceDAmore, TAROTDAMORE, that you can check out for free. And it's about the eclipse energies and along with Mercury retrograde energies for the collective. So you add up that collective reading, you add your own your Gemini general reading, you got yourself a nice little stew there. If anybody knows what I'm talking about when I reference the stew, you get a free reading. How about that? If you know what I'm talking about when I say you got yourself a free stew, go ahead. You rate me who that is and what that's from, and I'll give you a free reading. Okay. St. Michael, please protect Gemini, Virgin Mother. Please intercede on Gemini's behalf. Here's what Gemini needs to know. Oh, we're starting off strong. Okay, the Tower, the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and the Ten of Pentacles. My goodness, Gemini, are you starting a family? There's a higher calling here for you. Now, this could be professional, but something came in out of nowhere. Somebody or something came in, an opportunity for you, and you're really feeling connected, divinely connected to it. You're feeling inspired. You're feeling independent. If it is a marriage or a connection, like that's a really deep connection, you're feeling really inspired and independent to still be yourself and do your own thing. Let your hair down, like being free in this energy. I show you drying plants, drying the herbs that you've grown, or something like salvaging stuff from the grocery store. And I show you catching wind here. So your energy is pure, and it's divine, and so it's attracting rare opportunities, rare people, rare places, rare things. Rising above has been a very keen lesson for you, and living within your emotions and dealing with your emotions. You may have done some work on that recently. Maybe you feel therapy is your call. Maybe you feel coaching is your call, or psychology. But something really came in to surprise you as like, I didn't know I even wanted this. You have a little bit of a backing away of it, like fear, like a scared silopod or one of those potato bugs, I think that's what it's called. But like, you have a weird little fear here where you're kind of, you're not going towards it. It's just happening to you. And there's the Ten of Pentacles, the happy long-term family stability, the big picture, having it all, the love relationship, the family. Okay. Seven of Cups reversed, the Hermit, Death, Knight of Cups, Three of Swords. Okay, problem here is that Gemini, you're not connecting to your core energy. I think that most Geminis are searching for their twin, and if they haven't found their twin, then they are their own twin, and they need to work within themselves to fulfill their duality. You're looking for someone just like you, right? And you're not doing it by going out. In fact, it's coming to you. It's total chaos. It's coming to you. And you immediately, that's what this is like, no thanks, I'm single, I'm not interested. Or no thanks, I'm in a connection, I'm not interested. But this energy is very transparently loving, where you're more, hey, I don't have time for this right now, so I'm not going to hurt myself and you right now because I'm not in it. So the Three of Swords, you cannot emotionally attach to someone else because you're too busy maintaining your pot of gold. Okay, so there's a little bit of an energy here that's a little bit selfish, but it's also self-motivated, self-driven, self-care, you know, self-love. There's all kinds of self to this reading here. The Hangman, Two of Cups reversed, Page of Wands reversed, Seven of Wands reversed. What they're asking you for is to kind of go within to your last heartbreak, Gemini. They're kind of asking you to hang out and appreciate and observe your last heartbreak and what that actually taught you and where you're at now and where you should be going, and open up a little bit here. You're not being vulnerable. It's just like Cancer's reading. There's a lack of vulnerability here. Vulnerability, when you're already doing great, is the next step. To be vulnerable to losing it or losing it all, because you cannot hold on to it as if it's not meant for you. Spirit will take it away. So the more you hang on to stuff, the more your towers are going to be more forceful and like, you know, more hurting. They're going to hurt harder. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. So in this case, I wouldn't be surprised if a tower comes up again or some kind of surprise card comes up again here. Hangman, Two of Cups reversed. There it is, the Fool. Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Ace of Wands. Now, you might decide to go for something just because it's attractive. You might decide to go for something because physically you like it. You might decide to do something that's just for kicks, that gets you off in the short term, okay? But you're not trying to make no long-term investment here. Okay, now this could be like maybe you got offered a job, maybe you were interviewing for jobs, you got offered one and you're like, I'm happier where I'm at. And you just kind of take a different route, more into what you're passionate about versus what they offered you. Could also be a short-term love connection where you're like, oh, this is nice. Yeah, you're really sexy, but I don't want to, I'm not in this to date long-term. But it's funny because you draw, as soon as you want to, Gemini, you draw in love. Like as soon as you want it, you draw it in. Like you draw love to you so easily because you're operating at a very high vibration in the world, you know, abundance-wise. You have a lot of abundance. You're trying to maintain and control and keep it. And that control and keeping of the abundance is what the Spirit is like. Let it go. Let me bring you something, said Spirit. Six of Swords, here's the Escape. Two of Wands, reverse, no thank you. I'm just fine where I'm at. I don't want to. And you know what? Two of Wands reversed is a recall of the Ace of Wands. Okay, so you might decide to have that one-night stand. You might decide to take that little weekend or vacation with somebody you just met. You might go on that date, that first date. You might kiss somebody. You might have a surprise energy. It's a little tower, you know, tower inspired here. I think that you're. A lot of times Geminis, for me, they deny their heart. If I don't let access into my heart, then nothing can harm me. Well, it's true. Nothing good can happen either. The Moon reversed. I mean, plain sight. It's in plain sight. You know what's being presented to you. You understand. You're like, Grace, I don't need this reading. You're not telling me anything new. I know what I'm doing. You can't tell me nothing. I don't want it. I don't want these emotions. I don't want this person. I don't want this opportunity. You're very clear. You're clear as day about not wanting something. Geminis can have problems with choices. You know, Geminis can have problems making a decision. Your decision is to stay away from maybe some blessings that are meant for you. And just continue working on your own path. Okay. I mean, it's funny because these lessons, they're so funny because they're like, God's trying to give you blessings and you like don't want them. It's like a really interesting no thank you energy. It's like it's like blocking good things from coming in and keeping what you have, like just maintaining the balance right where you're at, which could be great for some Geminis, maybe if you've been recently out of whack or what, but I mean, as a Leo, I'm like, come on guys, where's your passion? Oh, you don't have it like that. Try to get out of your head or overanalyze things. Try not to think that you know how things are going to go, because you don't. Spirit will always outsmart you, Gemini. I want you to connect to your self-care in a way that keeps your heart in the body, keeps your heart in that self-care mode. We have, an internal, you're realizing that you're lying to yourself, and you are manifesting what? You're manifesting a person to come take care of you. And it's funny how you're unconsciously, subconsciously manifesting a person, and you keep saying no to this opportunity. You don't want it, you said. All right, Gemini. Okay, I don't believe you, but keep doing good. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Hope your gratitude meter is high. I'll see you soon.